Hey, what's up, guys? So for this video, I decided to record all the budget stuff in my car on the way home from work. I recorded an intro there, but watching it, it seemed kind of cringe, so I scrapped that. I'm gonna use this as an intro. Hope you like it. All right, so some good things came out of my budget this month, and some bad things came out of my budget this month. First, good thing, I only went over my food budget by 70 some odd dollars. We'll get into the specifics here in just a second. And I used to set my food budget for $1,000. I set it for $700. I used to go over $1,000. Now I'm going over 700, but far under $1,000. So look at me go. Yeah, like I said, we'll get into the specifics in that in just a second. So that is a big positive. I have money at the end of the month. I was able to put $250 into my emergency fund. I want to get that up to $1,000 before I start paying debt off. We've been over this before if you've seen any of my other videos. By the way, shout out to my 2 subscribers. You guys really keeping this place afloat. I appreciate it. And the other good thing is I have $312 that I will be able to give away to whoever I feel tugs on my heartstrings. I'm gonna go look for somebody to give money to. I know it's not a lot, but it's something I look forward to. I don't know. I'm still figuring out what kind of videos I can make about the fun part of budgeting and saving money to be able to help other people. Anyways, so let's go through the budget. Hopefully I can edit and put my Every Dollar app like right here, somewhere right there. Hi, it's me again. Recording my screen, the Every Dollar app, and then uploading that to my computer takes days because my internet is so slow. So I'm just going to use the figures from my Every Dollar app, put it on a spreadsheet. I'm still learning here, guys. Bear with me. And I can read it off as we go. So for rent, I budgeted $1,050. It ended up being $1,264. And you're probably asking yourself, well, how did that happen? Well, I moved and I forgot I had to pay for a few days of my old apartment. Electricity was $100 is what I budgeted. It ended up being $108, so I went $8 over on that. My internet, I will be splitting with my roommate next month. But this month I budgeted $56. It ended up being $55.53. I don't really know. I think I just didn't remember what it cost. I definitely didn't save 47 cents somewhere. I budgeted $200 for gasolina. I'm almost on empty now. I've spent $137.86. So I saved $62 in gas, but it probably just has something to do with the way the month lined up. I'll probably maybe spend more next month because I'm going to have to, today's the 1st or 2nd, I can't remember, and I'm going to have to get gas today or tomorrow. I budgeted $456 for the car, and that's what it cost. Food, I budgeted $700 for food. If you'll notice in the background, maybe you can't see, but people are just flying past me. I'm trying to be safe and budget and drive at the same time. Budget and drive, drive and budget. Budget and can't think of a pun. Budget and bounce. No, we'll work on it. So $700 I budgeted for food. I ended up spending $771 on food. I think I have that down to a science where I should be able to get under that from here on out. I found some ways to shave money off of what I spent on energy drinks. I found some discounts if you buy in bulk on Amazon. I also have my lunches and dinners and breakfasts all planned out. I can maybe make a video on that. I don't think many people would want to follow suit because I'll be eating the same thing every day. I don't think many people like that. But for me, it's not the end of the world. So I went over $71 on food. Tolls, I think I drove a little less this month. I budgeted for $120 in tolls. I only spent $80 in tolls. Clothing, I budgeted $100. You can probably tell by now I have black shirts and I have white shirts. That is the extent of my wardrobe. And then I have like pants and stuff. I haven't really bought clothes in a long time. I bought some workout pants, and that's what brought my clothing to $59.54. Even though I budgeted $100, that saved me $40.46. I put clothing budget on there because I do need to get some clothes. My clothes are getting pretty bad. Yeah, so that's that. Phone, budgeted $123.99. It ended up being $123.99, so there you go. Hair, I know my hair looks like shit, but I do pay to get my hair cut. Budgeted $40. I think I spent $39. Which, no, I think it was like $19 for the haircut and then $19 for the tip. I don't know. It's like great clips. It's like the cheapest haircut you could possibly get, and I feel good about myself when I like punch in double the tip, double the haircut cost as the tip. Because I think about it, like, how many haircuts can they cut in an hour? Even if they're super busy, which they're not always super busy. And I've seen people tip like $5. So they're not doing more than 4 haircuts an hour. And I don't know what their hourly wage is besides their tips. I don't know. I just feel like I feel bad for them. Cutting hair and dealing with people is not easy and make kind of ass. So yeah, anyways, it makes me feel good to double the tip there. I know it's not huge money, but it's fun. Premiere, that's editing software I'm still learning how to use. As you can tell, my videos are not, there's like some editing, but it's nothing fancy or special. But that's $22.72. I budgeted $22.72. I spent $22.72. Next up is Hulu. Budgeted $8.65. Paid $8.65. Canva. I got that this month and they haven't charged me yet. So starting next month, I'll be paying $16.18. And I budgeted for it this month, but I didn't charge. So I guess I got $16.18. Spotify, $11.99. It cost me $11.99. Google storage, budgeted $3.19, cost me $3.19. Hold on, we gotta scooch on over here. All right. Okay. Every Dollar app. I have already done a review on this app. It's amazing. I'm not really the biggest Dave Ramsey fan. I mean, I think he's all right, but I'm not gonna like sing his praises or anything. But the app he made the app he had people made is really good, and I think that's what helped me stay under budget this month, or is a big part of that. So take that as you will take that. I budgeted $200 for miscellaneous. Things just pop up. I swear to God, things that, for example, this month in November, it's only the 2nd, I already have miscellaneous charges that have come up that I'm like, where did this come from? I guess I opened up an Amazon selling store in like 2017, and they're just now charging me they've been charging me like 17 cents or like $5 here and 20 cents there since like 2017, and it is now like, okay, you owe us now for the store you opened and forgot about in 2017. So it's like $60. Just like your subscriptions you forget about. It's just good to have a miscellaneous budget. I budgeted $200, it wasn't enough. I had all kinds of surprise stuff pop up. I can't think of the specifics, but I ended up spending $429 on miscellaneous stuff. So that's what cut into my giving and emergency fund. It was originally going to be like $480 for each of those, but the miscellaneous crap got me. Yeah. Next is Russian. I got rid of that in my next budget, but I'm just gonna self-taught. I don't know. I think either that or I need to find another tutor. I don't know. I spent $14.99 of the $60 I budgeted for that. Saved me $45. Gym. This is another thing that got me. I budgeted $55 for the gym. The first month they charged me $172. I'm not a very confrontational person, so I was just like, whatever. I don't know why it was $172. I get it first and last month, but where the extra $50 came from, I have no idea. And quick aside about that, if anyone's curious, I have been going to the gym every day, except for yesterday. I hurt my back really bad, and my back still hurts to walk. So, and it's not like a sore muscle, it's like kind of like a knife. You ever been knifed in the back before? It feels like a sharp knife in my lower back. I think it's like a pinched nerve or a slip disc, herniated disc. God, I hope not. But I'm just like trying to not piss off the injury, and I'll probably take like a week off from the gym. Nowhere near where I want to be. I was making like small, very small, noticeable progress, and that was exciting. But anyways, that doesn't have to do with budget. Yeah. Okay. Auto insurance, $255. That's what I budgeted, was $255. I paid $225, so I saved $30 there. Best Buy budgeted $100, paid $100. Rooms to Go budgeted $100, paid $100. And credit card, I budgeted $255 and paid $222. Because the minimum payment was less than I thought. So yeah, that's my budget. I never mentioned the bad part. So when I get home, I'm gonna put my net worth update on here, and you'll notice I had to put money on a credit card. Not because I went over budget, but because I had an emergency expense that unfortunately I didn't have an emergency fund for. So let this be a lesson to you. If you want to avoid the painstaking thing of putting more credit card debt on your credit card, make sure you have an emergency fund. I want $1,000 in there just to get started, and then keep adding to it until it's like 3 to 6 months of my expenses worth in there. But anyways, my dog broke his tooth in half, and the nerve was hanging out of his tooth. We have a kennel for him. I say we, it's a personal long story. Anyways, it's a steel kennel to keep him safe, because he tries really hard to get out of the kennel. Well, he tried biting steel, and doesn't work great. Anyways, broke his canine tooth. Broke his canine tooth in half, and like the nerve was hanging there. Poor freaking dog. So we had to take him, not rush him. He wasn't gonna die, but he's in a lot of pain. So rush him to the emergency veterinarian, and it was, wait for it, $2,000 to get his tooth extracted. And I didn't have $2,000 extra lying around, so onto the credit card it goes. Make sure you guys get an emergency fund. And if you have animals, I can already see comments. Not that I get any comments, but if I did get comments, I could already see people saying, well, Ryan, why don't you get pet insurance? Wish I did. He has a plethora of pre-existing conditions that would make pet insurance null and void anytime we took him to the vet. I have 4 dogs. They stay with their mother, and I'm still financially responsible for their well-being, and I see them once a week or so. Long story. Yeah. 4 dogs. They're all getting up there in age. None of them have health insurance, pet insurance, and my God, is it expensive. If you got pets, before anything goes wrong with them, get them on pet insurance. I don't care what it costs, it will be cheaper than when they get older and stuff just starts falling apart. I could make a whole video on pets and the expenses, and you just, if you're anything like me, you love them so much, you don't care. And I think vets know that. They're like, oh, this guy really loves his pets. That'll be $2,000 for a one tooth. Or, x-rays. That'll be $600. I could have bought a house in cash with them vet bills and food and everything for these dogs. Yeah, I could make a separate video about that. But this video is getting a bit long. I still got to put the net worth in there. So I'll see you at home. I won't be in the car anymore. I'll have my net worth thing popped up. But be ready and expect. It was the first time my net worth went down since I've been doing these videos. Haven't always met budget, but my net worth's always gone up thanks to my 401k. Not this time, buddy. Anyways, see you at the house, the apartment. Yeah. All right, so we're back. I'm at the house. Obviously, it's a day later because I'm lazy. But let's go over the net worth as promised. So I was at 18. My car loan debt was at $18,069. It is now $17,696. My Amazon card was $7,325.47. Because of my unexpected vet visit we talked about earlier, it is now $9,189. The Best Buy was $389. It's now $289.26. Rooms to go, $2,304.97. It's now $2,204.97. My Robinhood count, I haven't checked. The market's down, so it's probably down, but we're going to say it stayed the same. My current job 401k, I check this every time I do one of these videos. It's $6,824.97. It was $6,000. So every month I'm putting, depending on the market, I'm putting close to $1,000 in there, which is nice. My cash savings was $0. Bum ba ba bum. Hey, oh. I now have $250 in cash savings. My car value is the same. And I haven't checked my previous job 401k, but the market's down. I'm sure it's down, but we're going to leave it the same just for shits and gigs. 4,751. So now my previous total debt was $28,089 because of my unexpected visit to the vet. It's now $29,380. So it went up quite a bit. which is the opposite direction I'd like to go in, but whatever. My total assets were $35,648. My total assets now are $36,628. My net worth was $7,558, and it is now, my net worth is now $7,248. So, even on paper, I lost $300 in net worth, even though I put $1,000 towards my 401k, even though I paid down some on my car loan, even though I paid down some on the Amazon card, even though I paid down the Best Buy card, even though I paid down the Rooms to Go card. The vet bill was big and it was hurtful. So this is the first month I've done one of these videos and my net worth went down. It's already poquito, small little baby net worth that I'm trying to grow here. But hopefully next month I'll have no huge unexpected bills and we can keep that going up. Keep it on the up and up, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I think that's all for this video. Later I'll make a video of me giving, of me donating some monies to whoever I decide to give it to that I saved from following my budget. So what's more exciting than that? Why has my cash savings gone away again? Oh, okay, wrong tab. Yeah, so that's it for now. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.